Thank you. Could I get a little bit more vocal in my monitor, please? If only fate had known I'd fall, save them, known I'd fail. Hiding you hide your soulless sigh of relief, always gone missing away. Thank you.
All we have 2 more songs. We also released an album in March, and we have tapes for sale outside. And I'm really excited to hear Tonstartssbandht. So, thank you all for coming. Thanks. Tonstartssbandht is next. Thank you.
But that was all pretty Davis. I'm the synthesizer and drum machine player.
Hi, I'm Isabella and I sing and I play guitar.
Addison, bass guitar.
Play in a few different configurations going a few years back, so why don't y'all tell me a sort of a brief condensed history of the group for our dear viewers.
Well, we've been playing together in kind of different iterations for many years. I've been playing with Addison since we were in high school many years ago, so kind of started off me playing in Bella's band here years back. I played synth on her project, and then we started kind of writing our own songs, and then brought Addison in. And then the project went through a few different name changes. We kind of wrote some songs, recorded them, and then kept reworking them. We weren't really sure what kind of sound we wanted to go for. Eventually we kind of just got it all figured out, and that's kind of where we are now.
Sweet. I remember seeing you guys at, I think your dear narrator, my first experience with y'all was Spoonbill, I think,
Yeah, our name is
at Waterworks.
Great Florida name.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's y'all's writing process like? Kind of take us through the creative workflow, if you will.
I would say that since Davis and I live together, there's a lot of opportunities to just maybe late at night just jam something out, and it will be in a really primitive, rudimentary form, usually on a cell phone recording, and then usually we'll refine it a little bit more and then work with Addison to really finalize the song and bring it together. Today was a little bit different because we were kind of learning the cell phone recording bit for bit. Which we actually have done one other time, so there's different modes that we go about. Does anybody else care to talk?
So, yeah, it was a lot of me and Bella putting stuff together for the first album, because it was kind of during the pandemic, so getting together and doing things more collaboratively was not as easy around then.
It's true.
But we want for future recordings to kind of
make it all three people
make it
at
all
the
three
same
people
time.
in the room, kind of working through stuff. And if any of us have ideas or clips or recordings, we can just kind of bring them in and all work on it together.
Yeah.
It's kind of evolved a little bit, I think.
Oh yeah, they get to work whenever they're inspired because they're together during those times. So that's kind of why the songs are so good, because it's all the best moments.
So, Bella, you write the lyrics, as I understand it. Can you tell us a little bit about sort of what sort of things you write about, where you find inspiration, or what sort of, like, I guess, resources do you draw upon from the world and experience and things like that?
Well, it's kind of a twofold approach. I would say I wish I could write more topically because we're living through a horrendous time. But I would say what comes more naturally is to draw lately from the sciences. There's some songs that kind of have a scientific influence because I feel like vocabulary from the sciences are underexploited. Some of it draws from personal experience, but I have written songs about Davis's life with his express permission. I don't think it's cool to write about someone else without their okay. So, different modes, like some of it is highly personal, but I try not, I mean, I don't, you know, I wouldn't indulge the belief that I'm so interesting, so I try to write about other people and about other concepts.
Tell me about this tour you guys are embarking on very soon. When and where and all that stuff. Give us a rundown.
And it's starting in Gainesville on June 2nd or 1st?
June 1st, right?
Oh yeah, June 1st in Gainesville, and then we're heading up to...
So we're heading, I don't know the exact dates, but we are going to be playing a few shows in Florida, here in Tallahassee, and also one in Jacksonville, I think. And then we're heading up to Georgia, not in this order. And then we're going to end off in North Carolina, and then come back down and play 1 or 2 more shows in Florida, I think. So, yeah, the tour is going to be Florida, Georgia, and 1 show in North Carolina.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have like a touring partner, or is it just kind of different people?
Actually, we're playing with our friend's band, Dirt Bike.
Oh, hell yeah.
West Palm Beach? Is that where they're from?
Boynton Beach
Boynton
area.
Boynton
Beach's
Beach,
finest,
yeah. Yeah, Boynton Beach's finest band. We've played music with Mark, the frontman of that band, years ago, back when he lived in Tallahassee, so we're excited to kind of jump together again and do something fun like that. So.
Yeah. Is that show y'all are doing at Toadlily, is that sort of part of this?
It is.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it'd be
Really
great.
looking forward to that.
Who's
Okay.
playing that one?
It's like, it's y'all, it's Dirt Bike,
It's Miracle Roy.
it's Miracle Roy.
That
Is there
might be
a
it?
4th band?
I don't know of a 4th act.
I have no idea, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be a great show, 'cause I like that farm space.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, last question. For each of y'all individually, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
Oh, that's a sweet question.
A tricky one. Who wants to go first?
I would be a bat, so I could like suck the blood.
They also eradicate a lot of insects, which is public service.
I would be doing a lot of things. Yeah.
Be doing a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure. I guess it would be great to fly. Sometimes I just want to be Kiko, actually, because she's really, really sweet, and all her needs are cared for.
She seems to have a very enviable life.
She's a princess.
Look at you. I'm giving you a little shot here. Hello.
Hey, dog.
But actually, can I change that?
Yeah,
I'd
you
like
can
to be a horse. They're very emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I've never thought of this before. I'd probably be some sort of a bird, or maybe some bird that is not likely to be killed, but also not likely to be trapped and put in a zoo.
Yeah,
So, I don't know.
I feel that.
Duck?
Maybe a duck? Yeah, man. No, wait, that's
Oh,
not that
goose.
They get killed sometimes.
good.
Yeah.
I also like elephants, so maybe I'd be an elephant.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Although elephants are endangered, so that's kind of sad.
I would actually be like a wild tortoise or something.
Like one of those ones that lives like 100 years or
Yeah,
something.
I didn't
Oh, yeah,
even
it's
consider life.
good thought, yeah.
I've seen wars, I've seen nations fall.
Yeah, I've seen somebody spray paint a butt on my shell.
I do that.
And it's still there to this day.
He cares me a better woman. He cares, he makes me a better woman. Our house, our task at hand, what we see, what we know, trust, trust, you and I. He makes and he feels all around. One